Namo Amida Bu. Just wanted to compose a video where I talk about what's going on in my life. Give myself some room. Right now I'm in week 2 of a 3-week vacation, staycation. And it's been the most calm vacation I've ever had. I become more and more aware of the fact that this is a dream. I become more and more aware of the fact that this Saha realm we live in is not real. Let me adjust this glare. It's right in my eyes. That's better. I become more and more aware of the fact that this is just a collective consciousness dream we're living in. I don't care when death comes. I try to make the most out of my life in the here and now. And sometimes making the most of my life in the here and now is just not doing anything. This isn't going to be a hard-fledged Dharma video. It's just going to be me talking about what it's like being a person who has chosen basically to set himself apart within society while living in society for Amida Buddha and the Dharma. As I've said before, for all intensive purposes, I have chosen to live as a lay Buddhist monk. I'm not a monk according to our school's definition of a monk. I have not been ordained. I have not gone to see my sensei in Romania and had Josho Adrian Kirlia sensei make me a monk. That is a dream of mine, but right now I live each day not knowing what tomorrow brings. And that's the thing about reaching old age, is that you come, either you make peace with the fact that you may die at any moment, that your next breath could be your last breath, or you live in terror trying to keep yourself alive through whatever means necessary. Plastic surgery, health kicks, you name it. There's a sense of calm in me at this point in my life in the midst of the chaos. A quiet knowing that the end of my life draws nearer with each and every passing day. And I'm not being negative, I'm not being down about it, because I don't see it as a tragedy. I don't see it as something negative. I see it as the end of a life well spent. Even when I fucked up, it was well spent, because I can honestly say throughout the course of my life, I've done the best I can. No, you're not going to hear that I committed suicide after this video. That's not why I'm making it. I felt like making a casual video sharing my ethereal view of life now. I see my participation in this life, in the Saha realm, in the Dharma ending age of Mapo, and the life itself that I live in this realm as watching a video almost. It seems just as real. I cannot stress enough how important it is for everyone watching this video to stop what you're doing, entrust yourself to Amida Buddha, say his name in faith, and ask him to bring you to his pure land of ultimate bliss and peace after your life in this realm is over. People in this world seem to be going crazy. Crazier. If you keep waiting for tomorrow to come, for everything to be solved, it'll never happen. Perfect example, I attempted to make a video the other day. I didn't like it. I deleted it. But all during my vacation, I wanted to make several videos. Well, one day comes and the next and the next, and you get distracted. And before you know it, you're approaching the end of your vacation. And so I'm making a video now. Josho Sensei talks about how there is no time. There is no time. He repeats it twice for emphasis. To think that you will blithely go through multiple incarnations, and with each incarnation everything will get better and you will become an enlightened Buddha due to the accumulated wisdom you achieve through each life, is a mistake. Because you don't know what direction your karma will take in the next life, who you will be or what you will be in the next life. But right now, if you're hearing these words, you are hearing the call of Amida Buddha through this video. I am not Amida Buddha, but having entrusted myself and shown a sincere desire to share that Dharma, Amida can work through my words. Anyone's words. Anyone who is a person of faith, who shares their faith in Amida Buddha. Amitabha Buddha can use an unenlightened, broken person like myself to bring people into enlightenment through the primal vow. And I must stress, it is through the primal vow. It's not going to happen in this life. The primal vow is where Amitabha Buddha said, say my name even 10 times, entrust yourself to me, and wish to be born in my land. Entrust yourself to Amida because you don't know how much time you have. Death is nothing to fear if you have entrusted yourself and your karmic destiny to Amida Buddha. Death is merely a doorway to the Pure Land for those who have received Amida's freely given gift of Shinjin. It's freely offered, but you must take Amida's hand in order to receive it. Egocentrically thinking to yourself that you can bring yourself in this life to enlightenment is a delusion. Just like thinking you can use the Buddha's name to bring yourself to enlightenment. That's an illusion. That's a delusion. As a Jodo Shinshu practitioner, I've come to realize the name of Amida Buddha belongs to Amida Buddha. The primal vow of Amida Buddha belongs to Amida Buddha. I cannot take credit for my enlightenment at this point in my life, because I was born in the Saha realm during the Dharma ending age of Mapo, which means I cannot bring myself to enlightenment through my own mental gymnastics or meditation techniques or concentration. It's not possible. Only Amida can bring me to his Pure Land. I say Nembutsu because I realize I am connected to Amida through his primal vow. And it doesn't matter how or when or where I say Nembutsu, how many times, how little times. My saying of Nembutsu is an act of faith and gratitude and entrusting. Simplify your life. All that is required is a simple faith in Amida Buddha. A simple trust in Amida Buddha. You don't have to make yourself believe anything or force your mind to think a certain way, because you can't. The more you try to control your mind, I've found personally, the more out of control your thoughts become. Just like the more I try to get rid of my evil, crazy thoughts, they become stronger by my focusing on them. Paul Roberts, my old teacher, had a phrase, let go and let Amida. I let go and let Amida. And there's nothing else required. Namo Amida Bu.